So today I will be going ahead and showing you guys how to make a Minecraft server. Now here I have Adder Notes, which allows you to make free Minecraft servers, and I have Prism Launcher in my other area over here. So when we go to make a Minecraft server on Prism on Adder Notes, first thing you need to do is you need to make a Minecraft. You need to make an account to go ahead and do this. Now you can see easily that I'm already in an account, I'm already good. Then next thing you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to hit create a server. Now you can name your server, you can name everything and change what you want. You can always do this as well, and these are just some ideas of what you can do here. And then once you've named them, I'm not gonna change it. You got to choose Java or Bedrock and then hit create. Now, if you've already made a mod pack like I have over here, what I would first do is I would go ahead and I would go into here and figure out what version of Minecraft I am. And if you're using Forge, Fabric, or any of those things like that, go ahead and find out what that is. Because when you go in here, you're going to need your software. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to click change. And here there's a bunch of different softwares. But as you can see, I've used Forge. So we're going to go into Forge. And then we're going to go into here. We're going to find, oh, here's my version, 1.18.2. And my Forge version is 40.3.6. So now it's time to try to find that. So I have my version right here. And we're going to go ahead and hit download. Yep. Now we have our version right here. That's exactly what we needed. Now it's time to go back to your server. So we're going to go back over here to server. So now we have our version and our Forge version, which is great and all. But I know a lot of people also would love to have mods. So if you already have mods that in your mod pack, that's perfectly fine. Something I found that made it really easy is to go ahead and make the mod pack and the server at the same time. Because a lot of the times you have problems where certain things like Farmer's Delight or Journey Maps will not work because of the version. And if you can go ahead and do it at the same time of the mod list that you already made and go ahead and see if you can make that to work, that would be awesome. And then our next step here is to add our mods. So here I have, you can choose from any of these mods. You can also look up stuff like, let's look up this carry on mod right here, this mod. So carry on as all, and if you've used that mod several times in the past, you can easily go ahead and do that. Now, here's the confusing part. You have your mod, the mod that you're using, but what does this mean? What are the versions? So if you go to wherever your Minecraft launcher is, and you see, here's my mod here, right? I can move down, and you can see there's versions of each of these mods. Some versions are better than others. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find this exact version, which it looks like is our very first one right here, and I'm going to hit download. And what that just did, and I'll show you here, what that just did, if I go into my files, I go into my mods, that just downloaded our very first mod, which is our carry-on mod. And it is that simple. Just go ahead, and let me say this again, just go ahead and find your software, name your server, find your mod, somewhere in here, find your mod that you want, and go ahead and find the version. See, there's my journey maps. So I'm gonna find my version over here, which looks like it is, again, the very first one right here. I'm gonna go here and click that. Now, something I do want to bring up is if your version is not compatible, they'll be grayed out. Now, if you were to try to use that, it will not work. Something else that I would like to bring up, let me see if I can find a thing. Let's do this. So if I were to try to do something, maybe not that. I'm trying to. So if I were to go ahead and try to find one, if it weren't to appear, if it wasn't just this here, if it was red, sometimes they will end up red, being that it is not compatible with any of the mods you have in there and it will not work. So that's where you won't be able to add it to your Minecraft server. Here. Now, I just tried several times to find ones that would show you that, but I can't see it. Seem to find one. Now, worlds. Now, if you're like me and some other friends who dumbly did, well, not dumbly, but decided to make their mod pack first, like I did here, and you already have a world that you would love to go ahead and use, you can upload, if it were, I believe you can upload your world into this. Or you can hit generate and choose seeds and all the normal stuff you would get from a normal world here. Now it is loading. I will say this website is slow. Very, very, very slow. So we might not be able to see exactly how to upload today. Which it looks like we won't. But, and it has a bunch of ads. But if you have a problem where your Minecraft server with, I don't know, keeps on going ahead and having problems with lagging or restarting and stuff like that, you can get some free RAM right here. You just hit this button, download that stuff. Me and some friends have done that several times in one of our most recent mods, in our most recent server here. Now, I will show you guys how to do that one other day, but not today. I will see you guys later.